There are very few time management techniques that I stick to. And whenever we think about time management, we think that we need to be disciplined and we need to do some things in a certain way. But if I tell you that there is a time management technique which will literally gives you pleasure, at least it gives me. So in this episode of the ImpleBooks Podcast, I will be sharing this special time management technique which I have been doing it for almost 6 years, and it changed my life, obviously in a good way, right? So let's begin. When I was living with my roommate, I used to clean our kitchen every week because he never used to clean the kitchen and he always used to mess things up. So I need to be the guy who clean the kitchen. But every week it was a really hassle and hectic day for me whenever I enter into the kitchen to clean it up because there was so much mess. But one thing I changed that's actually changed everything is that it was very simple. Every day when I'm done with my cooking stuff, what I used to do is that I get into the kitchen and just clean the countertop. It would have been take me like 2 minutes just to do it, and it saves a lot of time. And all these weekends which I used to spend time cleaning the kitchen, it was free. So let me introduce you guys to the 2-minute rule. 2-minute rule says that if a task takes less than 2 minutes or 2 minutes, just do it. But you might have a question that we should be focusing on more important tasks which takes a bit more time, which contributes to our life and so on. Believe me or not, this small task in your life, it genuinely adds up and put mental pressure on your brain. So every now and then, whenever you get time, remember this rule. Whenever you're doing something, to finish it up, just focus on this thing. Suppose you're working on a document, or maybe you are creating something on the social media and you see that those files are like scattered. You may ask yourself, is this task going to take 2 minutes to sort things out? Then just do it. Sometimes you were just making something for yourself and you see that you mess things up. Just ask yourself whether it's going to take less than 2 minutes or 2 minutes. Just do it. The classic example is this. Whenever you are, like changing dress or something, you see that you mess things up, right? There is a pile of dress which you just clean up, which comes from the laundry or something, and you never, fold them and put them back. So you suddenly see the huge pile of dress everywhere. So the best way to do it is to follow the 2-minute rule. If it takes 2 minutes or less to, fold these cloths, please do it. But you need to be very careful when you are implementing this, because sometimes whenever we are doing some important task, we may fall back into the 2-minute rule stuff, without completing our actual task, the task we should be focusing on. So every time you remember about this 2-minute task, just note it down on your notebook and do it whenever you are feeling free, or maybe you think that, okay, this is the time I am procrastinating, so just do it. So that's it for today's podcast. If you like this podcast, don't forget to give it 5 stars and subscribe from wherever you are listening to. So that's it for today. Have a good day.